Hey, it's James Glass. I wanted to show you how to build a bulletproof concrete form. What I've got going on back here is a patio project. It's mostly concrete, some glass, uh, tables and fun stuff. But what I've got here is a little tiny retaining wall that's holding 12 to 18 inches of earth back. And it's about 22 inches high. And when you pour things like this, you have forms that want to blow out because of the vertical height and also lift up off the ground. So this happens to be on a 6-inch footing, and this is overkill for what I'm doing. But I also happen to have a bunch of heavy breezeway blocks that are going on top of this with plants and stuff. So I really wanted this to be stout. So to keep this form in place and not lift, here's what I did. I ran a 2x4 on both sides. See the other one on the other side. Attached to the form and tap conned into the footing. See that? That's the first stage to prevent uplift when I get a couple of 1,000 pounds of wet concrete in here and all that hydraulic pressure from the concrete. The second thing is, since this is a homemade form, I had to make homemade retaining devices. So I used this 1/4-inch threaded rod. And when it's done, you pull the forms off. I left these out to show you. You'll have these guys here sticking out. You just cut them off with your grinder. And that'll keep the form from blowing out. And I've got them roughly 18 inches apart. So I've got the thing bolted to the footing. I've got plenty of rods in there. Now on this end, I built a really stout 90-degree corner. I used super long screws, plenty of screws. But on this end, of course, it's against my little wall. And so to keep it from extra help from lifting, I tap conned a 2x4 that pushes the form down, that locks it. And then I also have these additional weights, which is a total overkill. But then I also built this little knee wall, I guess you could call it, which is screwed to there and screwed to there. And this attaches it to the wall, keeps it from moving back and forth torsionally. Can't go up, can't go left, can't go right, can't go anywhere, can't go in any direction. And of course, on top of that, the rebar that's anchored into that wall also ties into the cross ties. And by doing this, and you can, I'm not going to stand on this because I don't want to trip and fall and put that rebar into my body. But you can absolutely not move this form. You can bang it all around, dump wheelbarrows of concrete in it, be aggressive as you want, hit it with the vibrator to get all the concrete air bubbles out. It is stout. And so that's how you do it. Tap con it to the bottom. If you're really excessive like me, add a bunch of extra weights. If you're joining a wall, screw it to the wall so it doesn't move. Add plenty of cross bracing. Your form will not blow out on you.